Hello and welcome to this short training on what ghostwriting is and how you can make at least $500 to $1,000 from it monthly. If this is your first time ever meeting me or getting to know me, my name is Idowu-Agida Zion. I am from Lagos State, and for the last couple of months, for the last 5 to 6 months, I've been earning online using my smartphone and leveraging on high income digital skills. One of these skills is called ghostwriting. I also teach people how they can make money using these digital skills. If you want to know more about me, you can check my Twitter or Instagram handle, which I'll be dropping later on in this video, especially Twitter, because I use this social media platform very well. What is ghostwriting and how does it work? As the term suggests, ghost, or as the name implies, ghost writing. You will not be writing for yourself. You don't write for yourself, but you write for other people. You write for blogs, for online bookstores, international clients, local clients, international sites, international companies, and you get paid per month in naira or in dollars. But the sweet parts of the type of ghostwriting I want to talk about, you don't have to write at all. Like you don't have to write at all. So anybody can learn this skill, or should I say, anybody can do this business. Now, to place emphasis on what I just said, who is this business? Who is this skill really for? Now, this skill is for students who don't want to rely on the peanuts from home, or a stay-at-home mom or dad who wants an extra income so as to conveniently pay bills, or those looking for extra side hustle that they can do at their free time, or an NYC or a NYC copper, sorry, who doesn't want to rely on the monthly allowance paid by the federal government that doesn't even last till the third week of the month. Then yes, this business, this digital skill is for you. Or someone who is hungry for a side hustle that can pay him or her an extra 200 to $700 every month, or someone who is really tired of not being able to take care of himself or herself, then yes, you're in the right place. This business will work for you. As long as you have a smartphone and internet connection, then this business will perfectly work for you. Or maybe you're someone like me that came from the very lowest point of life, and at a point things are really, really difficult. We need to hit, to school, to do basic things, they're difficult, and then it is overwhelming and it's depressing. Then yes, this digital skill is for you. Or maybe you're the kind of person who wish that God will use you to bless your family financially by getting a business that can pay you in dollars. Then watch this video to the end, because you'll be amazed at how this business can change your life entirely. Now, important point you need to note. I need to make this very clear, very clear. It is important I clarify you about this. This is not a referral business. This is not a referral business. You are not referring to earn. You are not promoting to earn. You're not posting anything on social media. For you to make money out of this, you don't need to bring anyone. You don't need to tell anybody. If you choose not to tell anyone about it, that's your own personal stuff. You don't need to refer anybody. You don't need to post anybody. You don't need to run any ad at all. You won't have to wait until the company sells your book or articles before you're paid. There is nothing that concerns you about the selling of the story or the article. That's not your business. Your own business is just to write. That is the only thing you do. The company you're working on, it's their job to advertise, to sell the story, to do whatever they like with the story. Your own is to write. Now you're only writing stories and articles for this company and you're getting paid. It is very important I make this clear. And if you're an introvert like me that does not really like people knowing how I make my money, or you don't really like too much noise, you don't like making noise about your stuff, then yes, this business is perfectly for you. And if you decide not to write, like I've said before, if you decide not to write, like I've said before, all you need to do is to get writers that will do the writing job for you. Contract basically that you can get. One is exclusive and one is non-exclusive. Now, remember I told you you'll be writing for international companies, like foreign companies. So there are basically two types of contracts that they can give you. An exclusive contract is always worth 800 to about 1,100 per contract, while a non-exclusive contract ranges from 200 to 750. That is it. So if you get a non-exclusive contract, it is what that you can make $750 from that contract. Now, what's the difference between an exclusive contract and a non-exclusive contract? For a non-exclusive contract, the foreign company will tell you that this particular story or article can only be shared on their platform. If you share it on other platforms, the contract is nullified. So an exclusive contract. That particular story can only be shared on their platform. If you share it on another site to another company, your contract with them is automatically nullified. But if it's a non-exclusive contract, the story, the article, you can share it in multiple platforms, multiple sites, as much as you want. There is nobody that watches that, nobody cares about that. You can share it in several sites as you want. That's the difference between exclusive and non-exclusive contracts. A question I often get from students is it hard to get this contract? No, you can get a contract in 2 to 20 working days. In fact, in 48 hours of applying to a site, to a company, you can actually get a contract, be it exclusive or non-exclusive. You can get as much as 10 contracts in a single month, as long as you can deliver the story. Yes. Sometimes some persons will ask, okay, how many contracts can I get in a month? Like, does it mean that I can only get one contract, or does it mean that once I get two contracts at the beginning of a month, that is all? You'll be exposed to 12 different sites that you can write for, 12 different foreign companies that you can write for. You can apply to company A, company B, company C, get contracts from every one of them, all in the space of a month. We have students that have 5 contracts in a month, students that have with 10 contracts at the moment, students that have with 3 contracts, students that have as much as 7 contracts. Now you might be wondering, what is the importance of a contract, or why am I mentioning a contract? So a contract is basically a job. That is the job you get. So when you to win with ghostwriting, you need contracts, like a job, somebody giving you a writing job, that, yeah, guy, write for me, write this and write that for me. So that's like a contract. And when you have a contract, you basically have something that can pay you. That as you deliver the job, they will pay you for it. So it's like somebody giving you a story contract, an article contract, that do this job for me, and by this time, by the end of the month, I'll be paying you this so amount. That's basically a contract. Now, this is a student in our private group who got a contract worth 550 within 48 hours of applying. Like less than 48 hours, he got a contract. That is how fast you can get a contract. If you apply and you follow the template and the necessary things, you can get a contract within 48 hours. Now, here is Emmanuel, who got an exclusive contract worth $1,100 within 3 days of applying. He applied with his story, and within 3 days, he got a contract. This is to show you how fast you can also get a contract. You can literally see his joy in this message. Vivian started her training 3 weeks ago, and in 2 weeks, she got 2 contracts worth millions in naira. So I added ghostwriting my wall recently. Do you want to know why? Below is the why. I bought the GIG 3 weeks ago, studied it, and started implementing 2 weeks ago, and I must say it is worth it, because I've gotten 2 contracts worth millions of naira. This shows how powerful and how easy or tailored made for newbies this training is. This is why you can see that Vivian came out full. These are verifiable proofs. These are real people, real results, verifiable proofs that this training actually works. And she got 2 contracts worth millions of naira within 2 weeks. For Jewish, contracts has now become a daily routine. Look at him saying officially 8 contracts of this month. Like within a month, he got 8 solid contracts. Now, basically in this training, you are exposed to 12 different sites, like I said before, that are literally begging for people to write for them. That are looking for writers because they have huge audience that are reading their books, their stories, their articles, and they're always looking for who will lift the writing burden off their shoulders, such that they can focus on other things like advertising this book, selling this book, driving traffic to their sites. Your own job is to write. So when they see someone who wants to write for them, or someone who is willing to write for them, they easily jump on it. That's why you can see someone like Jewish making or getting 8 solid contracts within a month. For John got a contract worth $450 in 30 minutes of applying. He actually showed us the proof. Within 30 minutes of application, you can get a contract worth over $450. Not story, it is what I have done and gotten. You too can. This shows you how fast this company will literally jump on you when they see someone who is willing to write for them. It also shows how massive this training is. John was like, that if there's any course out there that is as powerful and income generating as the GIG course, then I'm here to get access to it. This tells you how confident people are about this training. Even with Fumi's busy schedule, she has landed over 6 exclusive contracts, which is worth over $500. She even lost count. She was like, "Let me to share my own. I have been really busy to write, but I managed to pull this. My sixth or seventh exclusive contracts. I have lost count. She has several non-exclusive contracts. Now she's counting her exclusive contract, and she was like, even though I've been busy, this tells you that you can easily get writers that write for you, like I talked about. People that even with your busy schedule, you can easily just give them the job. They do the job for you, and you'll still be winning. A lady that was registered into the community by April was sharing with us how she got 2 contracts worth over $1,200. This is at June 15. So between April that she was registered and June 15, she got 2 contracts already. This tells you how massive, how simplified this training is, and how it will work for you. One of my best students is Ayola. She's just 17 years old. Yes, she's just 17 years old, and she got an exclusive contract. She's a Jambite. Yes, and she got an exclusive contract. You can see the joy. She was like, "Thank you so much." I was just literally jumping for joy and screaming when I saw it. She couldn't believe that, oh, this thing can even work for a Jambite like me. The last one I'll be sharing in this video, I indeed got a contract worth 800K, and he's saying this training is the best decision he has ever taken. These are verifiable proofs. These are real people that you can verify yourself. She was like, a contract worth over 800K secured. Getting the ghostwriting income generator. It's one of the best decisions I have taken in my life. Thanks for this opportunity. This shows how massive this is. Another question I often get from people is, Zion, but I don't know how to write. Are you sure I can do this? Yes, 100%. I am sure you can do this. I am sure you can write. I am sure you can learn the skill. Now, to also emphasize on some things, I know some of us are actually busy. I understand that there's some of us that are very busy. We have family, we have jobs, we have a lot of engagements, we have things that are tying our hands and our minds, and we might not be able to like sit down and take our pen, take our phones, and start writing. This is why I need to emphasize on this again. You'll be taught the skill of writing, different writing templates and samples. If you decide not to write, you'll be taught the art of outsourcing, where you get professional writers who will write for you. Yes, you will pay these writers. You pay these writers. You pay them like 10 to 20% of your earnings. Most of them will charge you 1 naira per word, as cheap as 1 naira per word. Yes, you pay them 10 to 20% of your earnings on that contract. But this will be after you've been paid by the foreign company. So these writers that will be working for you, you only pay them after you've been paid, after you've received money, not before. After you've received money, these prices are usually negotiable, so you will still be getting the lion's share. So you can have a contract of $750, and at the end of the month, you still have over $550 with you. Your own job is to get a contract, and you'll be shown how to do this. Now, another thing you also get in the community, you will meet professional writers who will give you the best support, like my students. People you can grow and connect with. This is to ensure that you win. Another question running through your head right now is, how do I know that this is real? Well, do your own research. Type ghostwriting on YouTube and see if such business exists and if Africans have been making tons of dollars from it. Yes, I also understand that the country we're in right now, we can't trust people anyhow. Anyhow, online, you can't trust people. In fact, this sounds very easy. Yes, I know that's what is running through your head right now. How can this be true? This sounds like something too true. I understand perfectly. Go online, do your own research, search for ghostwriting, then download Twitter if you don't have, and check my Twitter handle, Agida Sheon, to see if I'm a real person or I am a ghost. When you eventually check, you will see that I am a real person that have been making money online, leveraging on high income skills, and you can do that as well. On my handle, yes, my middle name is Jason Sheung, and that's why you can see Jason Sheung here. You can also see my surname, like I stated in the beginning of the video. Yes, I'm an automotive engineer of BMW and Rolls-Royce. From being in debt from Ponzi schemes to earning big. Yes, I did a lot of Ponzi schemes during 2020, and they put me in a whole lot of crisis, debt of 400k, consulting loan apps to repay, and all of these things. And it's just the debt just incurred. But then I started leveraging on high income skills. I started learning digital skills, and it changed the game for me. And I've been showing people for the past 5 to 6 months on how to do this themselves, and I'm sure it will work for you as well. Now you're saying, all right, Zion, okay, how do I get started? First, you need to get proper training to know everything about ghostwriting and how to optimally harness it. You need to know the sites. You need to know, like, you can't just get started like that. These sites we are going to be giving you or revealing to you, they are not something you can find on YouTube. They are not sites you can easily find anywhere. These are international sites. Some of them are companies in Berlin, some China. These are sites people do not know about, and you'll be learning all of this in your training. You'll be learning the types of stories they want. Like, it isn't every type of stories these companies want. So you'll be learning all these things, the exact ones they want, the exact templates and resources that will get you a contract. You also need your smartphone. I believe you got this link from me through WhatsApp. I believe you have a smartphone. Then you need internet connection, you need data. What is this training and what will it teach me? Some persons will say, why do I need this training? Why can't I use YouTube or use Google? Well, for digital skills like this, you need to be taught. You need someone who will hold your hands. You need your hands held, and that is why I am here. YouTube is usually informative but not educative. Now you have the information. Right now you know what ghostwriting is, but you need to be taught the how. So this training is called Ghostwriting Income Generator (GIG). It will show you free apps to help you write if you decide to write yourself. It will teach you the skill of writing. If you want to learn the skill, it will teach you the skill of writing and how you can monetize it regardless of wherever you are. And it will also give you 15 verified companies that pay ghostwriters. As I'm shooting this video, there are about 15 verified websites that has been paying us monthly, that has been paying ghostwriters monthly. As the community grows, there will be more websites. No YouTube video will show you these verified websites. Now it will also show you how to get verified professional writers who you can negotiate with and pay them after you've been paid by the foreign companies. Yes, it will show you this also. Yeah. Then it will help you open a verified domiciliary account in Nigeria for your payment. Now in the support community, we have verified bank agents that work with us, that are connected with us. They can help you open your DOM account where you'll be receiving payments. If you want to do this yourself, you end up paying 20 to 30k. That's like $35. But with this training, you can conveniently do this and no YouTube video. Like, there is no YouTube video that will help you with something like this. You'll be getting some extra bonuses from me. Now, I usually do this for my students so as to like help them get the desired results, the desired contracts. ASAP, as soon as possible. So to support you, immediately after your registration, I'll be gifting you 1 gigabyte to aid your training, 2 ghostwriting books that have helped I and my students double our income. These are books I bought, but then I'll be giving to you for free because I want your results in no time. I also have 3 professional writers on standby that will be willing to write for you immediately after your training. In case you decide not to write, I have professional writers on standby. Lastly, you have direct access to my lines to call or ask questions at any time, at any point in time. No other coach out there will give you these offers. No other person. So how can you get registered for this training? Well, currently we just want 100 students. Once we have that, we're not taking any more students. Now, this is to ensure that we give the students the best coaching, the best mentorship, and they get the desired results, the desired contract, the desired bag, like making the money in the bag as soon as possible. Yes, the registration fee for this training is currently 28,999 naira. That's $37. It will be increasing to 40,000 naira. That's $51 soon. Well, if you ask me, 28,999 naira is just a token to invest in your financial success. This is a token to invest in a digital skill that can build you financially and set you free forever. At a point in this video, I I talked about myself, like my before, how I was in crisis, how I was broke, and it was affecting my mental health because I was in a whole lot of debts. And these digital skills helped me clear all of these debts, helped me get back my mental health and become stable for myself, for my family, for people around me. And I believe it can do this and many more for you. Imagine making 500 to 750 a month from an exclusive contract, just from one contract. Imagine you having multiple contracts in a month, exclusive contract or non-exclusive contracts. Imagine what it will mean to you, to your finances, to everyone around you, and how it will change the game for you forever. This is massive. Like, it is massive. So kindly get back to me with your question and any objection whatsoever you have in mind, so we can talk about it and help you get started.